Coach, good win and get ready for your coming.
Well, thank you. You know, normally y'all have a lot of questions when we lose. We come here, everybody quiet with their arm folded. Are you mad? Well, I'm looking at body language. You sitting here like you pissed off that we won the basketball game. Are you Canadian or American?
He's from Hamilton. He's neither.
That is a good one. I'm going to use that one. Frank, you know what? You just became my second most favorite person next to Lumbo.
No, Beezer was. Not Beezer? Not Beezer?
No, it was a good win. I mean, our guys, we executed on offense. Good. Our defense wasn't as good. They made some tough shots, but we brought it down 10 percentage points in the second half. But we got timely stops, and offensively, we moved the basketball, and we got some good looks. And we got unbelievable production from our bench. I mean, Hump and Jason and Carlos, and I thought TJ played with a lot of energy. You know, he was playing great defensively. He was moving the basketball. He was flying up and down the court, and that's how we need him to play.
Yeah, the contribution from Rasho, and he led your team in assists tonight, which may be a first of his life.
Well, we put in a little set to try to, not necessarily to score from that position, but create some things. And Rasho's smart enough to pick and choose when to try to score. And, you know, he's big enough to where he can get the ball and just, you know, what we're trying to do is make sure we don't stand, make sure we got constant movement when the ball goes in. And, I mean, Rasho's been playing well since we've had to put him back in the starting lineup since Chris been out. And, you know, his leadership, he communicates on defense, his rebounding, and he stepped up big for us.
The luxury is to have a guy like him that, you know, you kind of forget about here and there, and then when he does get a chance, it's just.
Well, Rasho's a pro. I mean, you know, there's nice, you know, that was nice early in the season when he didn't play, and Rasho was upstairs after the game getting his workout in. Never complains. He's just always ready to play. And that's what you look for, and that's something that your young players need to learn from, because things are not always going to go your way. You know, unless you are a starter or a main guy on the team, if you're coming off the bench, your role different from game to game. And just depends on how the game goes and what the coach think he needs. But Rasho is a total professional, and he's a good role model for our young players about being a professional.
Can you carry over one win to the kind of trip you're facing? Is there a momentum to be gained from the way you played today going into what you're going into?
Well, yeah, anytime you win, you have confidence. Obviously, you know, not looking at the whole road trip, but that first game, you know, you're playing the Lakers, one of the better teams in the league. But, you know, you got to go out and you got to play with confidence, and you got to have confidence. And if you don't have that, then you don't have a chance. And we played, you know, we didn't play a bad game against Washington. We just shot 39%. You know, if we shoot 42, 43%, we win that basketball game. But we shot the ball better, we set better picks, we made hard cuts, and we knocked down some shots, and our defense was just good enough.
Last year, Sam, when you went on the Western trip without Chris, TJ was the guy who kind of carried you. You liked him today. Do you feel like you're starting to find?
Well, you know what, I like what I saw today with TJ, you know, because TJ can do a lot of things for you. He create opportunities not only for himself but his teammates, and you know, we need to get him in that mode and picking and choosing when to score and when to pass, and just get him getting his feel back for the game. But you know, we're going to need TJ, and then tonight we need him. His defense was excellent. He caused some troubles, and when we were down in that first quarter, early second quarter, and him, Carlos, and Jason, and Hump, and those guys, you know, we were down 6, 8 points. They brought us back just on energy and moving the basketball and defense, and so we need that from TJ.
Do you feel like he's still trying to find the pace that he found early in the season? Between too fast, too slow?
Yeah, he is. He's trying to get back, and you got to understand, you miss 8 weeks. You know, and then you got to understand the type of young man TJ is. He expects a lot of himself. TJ the type of person, he missed 8 weeks, and he thinks the first game he's back, he should be TJ. And that's good, but, you know, having to talk with him and make sure, TJ, you understand, you got to get your rhythm back. You got to get your timing back. And he understands that, and, you know, he made a difference for us just with his energy and the way he played.
Chris, too, that second unit has to be.
Well, we need him with that group. You know, that's why it's important he's with that group, because not only can he get himself opportunities, he can get those guys opportunities. And Carlos, too. You know, Carlos didn't shoot great. Andrea didn't shoot great, but Andrea made some timely shots. You know, I don't like having to play him 46 minutes like I did, but you know what? He gutted it out, and he made some key shots for us. But just having his size on the court, putting a body on somebody, whether he got the rebound or not, it allowed for some of our other guys to get in there and help on the boards.
Seems like he got good shots. He just wasn't making.
He got great shots. He just missed them. And, you know, the encouraging thing is if Andrea can shoot how he shot and we can still win a basketball game, then you like to think when he starts shooting the ball a little bit better, we'll just be that much tougher to beat.
Since you've been head coach, have you ever sat for as much of the game as you did for the second half?
Yeah. It just depends on how the game goes. You know, I really felt like even when we were down, we were playing the way that I wanted them to play. That myself and the coaches that we talked about yesterday, how we want this game to be played, and we felt like we were playing the way we wanted to play. We just felt like we just need to shoot a little bit better and get some stops.